What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion. I'm back with another deleted video. This is called Mall is a Hot Pocket, which I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna either get irritated or funny, because this man Maul just be defying logic in terms of defending Drake, and it's been ridiculous. But I can only imagine, because I've been stopped listening, like, after the rap beef, and he was still flailing to defend, like, I been stopped listening, I can't lie. So whatever that nigga Maul has been saying, I if he's still defending Drake at this point, he's only making himself look sad. So we're gonna speed this up, because I already know this video passes 20 minutes. Alright. If y'all like the video, like it, subscribe if you're new. All we do is chill over here. Hot Pocket is...
It come out tomorrow that they absolutely did some dirty to Drake, violated him, did whatever they did, and people are still going to say, yo, but you can't do that in rap.
You are a Hot Pocket.
So it doesn't matter.
That's not what the lawsuit is saying.
I'm just saying, we don't know the nuances of this contract with UMG.
You are a sloppy Hot Pocket.
Had he won, this would probably not be happening. No one really
You're going
thinks...
off of ifs, though. Like, let's not speak from if this happened, if that happened, if...
He got the extra sauce dripping from his Hot Pocket.
This is just a straight-up defamation case when you asked Kendrick to do that, knowing he's on UMG. And I would like
Kendrick to do it.
Call me or you think Tupac said that?
Sorry. Think Tupac said that?
He asked Kendrick to call him
Yes, in Taylor Made.
I don't remember him asking Kendrick to call him
Yo, how are you gonna act clueless to certain things? Bro, were you not locked in? Oh my gosh.
Call him
Just a dumb Hot Pocket.
What is Hot Pocket? Think of a meat war.
There is no way Maul can be this deep in the Drake fanboy pocketbook. He is living in his Hot Pocket at this point. You can find Maul at any grocery store near you in the Drizzy aisle looking for his Hot Pocket. How does someone whose literal brother is the Rockefeller co-founder, someone with direct ties to the foundation and true essence of hip-hop, ends up aligning with a corporate machine that has absolutely no respect for the integrity of rap? What is wrong with you? You look so corny. Yo, I'm serious. How do you go from being rooted in real rap culture to becoming the ultimate brown noser? You're a bootlicker at this point, a cheerleader. You do all that for Aubrey. What credibility do you even have left to ride this hard for this guy? It's embarrassing at this point. This toilet bowl of a podcast with Maul straight up stanking up the air from all the cheek licking he's doing for Drake. He's doing a lot of cheek licking. He does that for Aubrey, for Obs. It started off with Rory actually sounding like the sane one, because if you remember correctly, Rory sided with Drake initially when Drake filed the petition against UMG about the payolas and the bodying and all that against Not Like Us. Drake felt like UMG did this strategically so they didn't have to cash him out when it was time to renegotiate their contract. Rory stated that he initially backed Drake's petition against UMG and Spotify because if Kendrick was really out here running bots for Not Like Us, or if UMG blackballed Drake over his future contract negotiations, it'd expose the dirt within the music industry and help with future artists.
Drake was trying to save music and save all the artists. I never said that. Even if he is doing this for selfish reasons, which he may be, because I think that petition could be very good for all artists. If UMG has to go through depositions, open their books, there could be some bad practices of how songs are manipulated between DSPs and Major.
I honestly don't know why Rory would think that. I get what he's where he's coming from, but this is Drake.
I can see that.
There was things happening.
If it was another
like
artist,
that, you can definitely.
And that's what I've been saying with people. I was like, if it was any other artist other than Drake, this kind of would have had more feet to stand on, but we kind of know Drake. We kind of just
definitely place a bet that Drake's name is written all over that as well. So snitching on Kendrick is snitching on himself.
Now, that petition is gone, and what has replaced it is just a straight-up defamation case for Drake to UMG, and at this point, I am taking myself out of the objective column. Okay. You can't do a defamation case in a rap.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car.
Oh, really? Anyways. Hello.
But then, like everybody else with a sane brain, Rory switched gears, saying Drake's new defamation lawsuit is a no-no for hip-hop.
With that said, you're still a rapper. And there's still rapper rules. This is just a straight up defamation case when you asked Kendrick to do that, knowing he's on UMG. And I would like
Kendrick to do what?
Call me or you think Tupac said that?
Sorry.
Straight up said, and that's where, again,
He asked Kendrick to call him a pedophile?
yes, in
Yes.
Taylor Made.
I don't remember him asking Kendrick to call him a pedophile.
Bring talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button podcast. It had to be true.
Mo, you are such a fucking dumbass.
Come on
I don't
now.
even need to.
Like I don't
use
know if
any
he's
intellectual-
I don't know if he's acting dumb or if he actually has that much bias that he forgot.
on
Like
you. You're just
you gotta be
stupid.
acting dumb,
You're
right?
pathetic.
You gotta
If
be,
you don't
right?
pick up your pocketbook and quit dropping it around on the floor for Drake to get it, this is getting ridiculous.
Tupac was telling Kendrick Lamar that he should call Drake a pedophile, the ghost of Pac. Or he's still alive. Maybe he recorded it in Cuba. I don't know.
Why are you acting oblivious? Why are you trying to change the narrative like no one heard this man use an AI of Tupac begging Kendrick
Literally.
to take the bait of him talking
Literally.
to younger girls? Where were you at? I know you know the bar. You study. This
have
is your
to.
man's, right? Like, you study this guy. There's no way you didn't hear that bar. I'm pretty sure you listen to that record every single day, a million times the way you guzzle Drake. There's no way you don't even know what he's talking about. Look at
Come
your
on.
face. That's a lying man right there.
Yeah.
Look at that blank stare. I know a liar when I see one.
Let's say Kendrick lost, and Kendrick ends up suing UMG because Drake said that he's a woman beater and that his son isn't his. How would you view that? Would you be okay with it?
If a company publishes a song or does something that directly violates my contract I have with them, I'm not mad at any artist that is suing that company.
There's no way. There's no way you
Violates the-
believe in yourself.
Oh my
you know
gosh.
you sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look at you. You look like a liar. You look like a professional liar. You look delusional. Malulu.
Really?
Her name is Malulu.
Malulu?
Malulu or Malulu?
Malulu is insane.
Maul over here pretending to play the unbiased card, trying to save face for Drake snitching, talking about how he support any artist going up against corporate. Like we don't see through
Yeah.
you. You're just out here caping for Drake and trying to make it look noble.
Now all of a sudden we want morals and integrity in rap, right? That's now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, you can't sue on that. You can't do this with rap. Niggas do everything else with rap. Niggas put out songs with niggas that can't rap. Push songs and music with niggas that can't rap.
Give them $13
all
million
day.
deals.
All day. We can do all of that. But when it comes down to the artist saying, I'm going to protect my contract, y'all did not honor what's in my contract. Y'all violated my contract.
You're abs.
What does this do for other artists, though? You know, like the he framed it in a motivation as if, well, he tried to, and academics tried to frame it in a motivation as he's doing this, of course, for himself, but for other artists so that they don't get done dirty too. But it's like, Drake, we know this is selfish reasons for you and your contract negotiation. So to try to act like, oh no, I'm doing this for the other artists too. Don't get me wrong. UMG does do some weird stuff. They have done some weird stuff with Drake, which is probably the reason he knows about this. But still, to go against your bosses in this way, to blame them for something that you brought on yourself. Like, let's be for real. You were so sure you were going to win, and then that you lost, you started flailing and pointing the finger at everyone else except for yourself. Drake.
Absolutely right. Let me tell you why. Because everything that you're sitting there yelling and getting all flustered over because they're hurting your man's feelings is what your man was doing his whole career to other artists.
Whole
Let's not
career,
forget
bro.
why everybody jumping him right now. Let's
Come
not
on
forget
now.
why Drake's getting packed out by every artist in the industry right now. Let's not forget
on.
what your man's just did to content creators.
Come
Even though he's
on,
not
bro.
suing them, the way he threw them under the bus and hated on their bag is
Straight
exactly
snitched.
why everyone don't like Drake in the industry.
Nope.
He uses that tactic that you're so flustered over, but for whatever reason, you want to be the armor for Drake.
For some
you want to
reason.
be his shield and protect him,
Hotpocket.
act oblivious, and act like he's the only one being picked on. This is insane.
Public opinion and public perception, we know no matter what happens, it could come out tomorrow that they absolutely did some dirty shit to Drake, violated him, did whatever they did, and people are still going to say,
Oh, we
yo,
weren't
but you
doing
can't do that in
ifs.
rap.
But that's not what.
So it doesn't matter.
This is the same conversation. Do you not just say we're not doing ifs? You know what?
Lawsuit is saying, no, the lawsuit is saying it's a defamation
Like-
case. You supported an artist saying terrible things about me that aren't true. That's what they're saying.
And honestly, bro, like, see, you see how you guys like to spin narratives and change topics and form your own story pattern. This isn't even that kind of lawsuit anymore for you to be bring up the bots and the payolas and all the salty shit you believe that Universal did to Drake. This is a defamation of character lawsuit. This is about straight up not like us
went all in.
defaming him. This isn't about what you're talking about. So stop blending the two. First of all, Drake was lame for both, in my opinion. He was. However, if it was the other suit, he would have got a little leeway with that, especially if he would have caught some shiesty shit behind the scenes. Because, I mean, hey, get your bag, get your money. If somebody's stealing from you, get it.
That's
what
we
if
were
it's the
saying.
corporation, get it. I've never been
went
against
all in.
anybody that had to sue a corporation. Corporations, we already know how that go. They steal from the people. However, that's not this anymore. This is a defamation case. You guys gotta understand what that is. He's mad because he got bullied. This is battle rap, bro. This is battle rap. The whole objective is to bully. What are you talking about, bro?
Drake even said on the shop, I study rap battles for a living. And I believe him, because there has been times when Drake has mocked people up in rap battles. You study this for a living, you know what a rap battle is. It's by definition, who can defame each other worse?
And the thing is, Meek Mill wouldn't do that. That's the part that y'all don't understand. That's where culture comes from. I'm not about to sue this man because I lost. I got to take my L like a man. The hell I look like suing this man just because he won his war? I'm the one that warred up. I lost. The hell I look like suing for losing now? That's insane logic.
But at what point do you just save face?
But save face so that the label doesn't pay for the shit that they violated?
But you keep saying that the label violated when his suit is not that the label violated anything. His suit is that they allowed Kendrick to say mean things about him.
Again, that's
Literally.
what we know.
Literally. It's not the same, y'all. Skip.
We know so far.
It's so cringe to watch. And I usually like cringe
really
shit.
is.
I mean, my content is cringe, damn it. But this right here is a different kind of cringe.
We don't know exactly what they violated. Like, yes, it's a defamation suit, but where did that come in at? Like, where did they do that at? Now, we know that, oh, yes, you published a song with somebody saying things about me. You posted my home on DSPs with predator markers above my home. That could be in his contract with shit like that. A label cannot they cannot allow that to happen. I'm just saying, we don't know the nuances of this contract with UMG.
Bro, what the hell are you talking about? What is your argument here? You're so
flailing.
Like,
He's
with your
literally
stupid-ass
flailing.
pink-ass hat. And I like the color pink. Don't get me wrong. Some pink hues on a shirt is dope. But
Come
that
on
pink hat with that light blue shirt, Easter's not here yet. Looking like a giant Easter basket.
Everyone is looking at it nuts because had he won, this would probably not be happening.
Like, let's not speak from if this happened, if that happened, if that. Let's speak to what happened, and then speak to the fact that, again, you've never seen this contract with UMG. I've never seen this contract with UMG. Most people online have never seen this contract with UMG.
Why? Because it makes sense. You act like we saying if we won $1 million. We've seen it before. We've seen Drake win battles before. We've seen him annihilate careers before. And he says the most outlandish and harshest things to these people. And he goes on his merry way. He doesn't even think twice about UMG doing anything behind the scenes. Because whatever he thinks UMG is doing behind the scenes, they've been doing before he was even an artist. This isn't nothing new. He wasn't tripping then. He hasn't tripped this whole entire time. He wasn't tripping last year or the year prior.
I'm just saying, just think about it from the standpoint that if his lawyers, his team, feels like there's a violation of their client's contract with this company and we're moving forward with this lawsuit, there's some validity to that.
He wasn't tripping.
But
when
when
he had
Rory
that big
talked,
beef.
he said, we're not saying ifs. But
Kanye West just a couple of years ago, the whole CLB versus Donda rollout. He wasn't tripping earlier this year when Kanye did that interview.
You know, it's like we saving the world. Like you take Drake and Lucian out, that just alters everything because that's such a control thing they had, the algorithm, the way that they work together to fix the numbers.
He wasn't tripping when Kanye outed him on that Sacramento stage. And right after Kanye did that, they 5150'd him and put him on psych meds. This has been an issue. So to act like all of a sudden you want to feel bad for him, this is exactly why he's being eliminated. He had too many yes men around him. No real authentic OGs around him at all. And when you have too many people telling you yes, 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 you start to only see yourself. You shouldn't want to only see yourself. How do you grow? How will you ever grow if you are the only person in the room? No one's there to coach you. Everyone needs a life coach. That's why they say you should take therapy or counseling or whatever the case is, not just for mental health, but if you don't have anybody to coach you, you can't have a whole bunch of pocketbooks like Maul lying around. You can't. Hot pockets.
You can't do that to your artist. There can be no defamation. So it probably broke the contract. But again, people are looking at it like you went into a battle where defamation is the entire thing.
And again, I can't, because no matter what I say on the situation, it's gonna look like I'm just riding for my guy.
See, and I can't stand people like this.
'Cause you are.
Instead of understanding the issue within you, you try to put it off on everybody else. Like, oh, I can't even say anything because you guys are going to say I'm sticking up for my guy. How about because you've been in podcasts for how many years and you're supposed to be a journalist, why don't you put your career before you and show professionalism and do these unbiased takes? If you don't want to envision Drake, call him something else. I don't know, call him Aubrey, something. So you don't see your mans, I guess, the way you like to call him, your mans. Just because he's your friend doesn't mean you got to be dumb with him, especially if you're on a podcast. It's easy to say, you know, yeah, I don't think that he should have done this. He probably should have took this route, but you know, I'm not the artist. You could have easily said it like that. I mean, Academics even says that. I actually want to put that out there. I will have to say Maul is worse than Academics, and I know a lot of people hate Ak, but Ak is just more popular than Maul, so we see him more. He's just on everyone's timeline more. So you're more annoyed with him every day because he's more famous than Maul. He has more action than Maul when it comes to being retweeted or sourced. But I would have to say Maul is worse than Academics because of the fact that he can't even put out an unbiased opinion. I've heard Academics say, why, I don't know why Drake did this, but you know, I'm not the artist.
Yo, the reason why Drake's hate is because of Act. No, it ain't because of me. I'm not filing lawsuits. I'm not doing these things.
Come on.
Like, if you leave it up to me, Drake would disappear for a little bit and just chill out. You know what I mean? Like, but
thank you.
Like, I can't tell the artist.
Thank you.
In reality, I think at some point,
at the very least, we in tune with that, because I've been saying this for a minute. Just get out of people's face, Drake, for 6 months. Have them wonder, I wonder where that Drake fellow is. Now these niggas don't care, bro, because you done... Just keep on.
Mirror selfies has to stop, and Drake has to.
The mirror selfies have to stop.
Right. This is one of the reasons I don't talk to him about the lawsuit. I've never asked him about the lawsuit. I asked him if it was real once, and the lack of answer meant. Other than that, I don't want to know his intentions. Right? Because I don't want to be the person regurgitating what he's telling me. He should tell the world.
And we all still know that he's the biggest Drake muncher ever. But he still says an unbiased take when he really doesn't have the answer, and it's too ugly to even stick up for it. Maul's gonna sit here and try to put it off on the audience. Look at him. Look at this bozo. You guys are just gonna say it's my man, so I don't even want it. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the hell up, man.
But what I'm saying is, you can't look at it like that, because if it's essentially, we know that he's in a negotiation with this company, right? They're probably one of their biggest artists ever. He's probably asking for things, and you know, that we can't even fathom. Probably one of the biggest deals we will ever see an artist get from a label, right? Insert rap battle.
Here go Maul over here again, polluting the room with his nonstop Drake praise, acting like this lawsuit is some revolutionary move for the culture. If Drake's the thirstiest rapper alive, then Maul is straight up dehydrated of a podcaster. The man's looking parched. He needs a drop of Drake's validation.
Here's another artist that this label is publishing and distributing. If he knows some things that they did on that side that will directly, one, violate his contract, hurt his brand, and now interrupt his negotiation leverage in his dealings with them.
Nah, Drake couldn't handle the L, so instead of taking it like a grown man, he threw a tantrum because Daddy Lucian Grange didn't play favorites like he expected. He's big mad because UMG didn't bend the knee this time. I didn't even try to rhyme that, but that was kind of clean. Because UMG didn't bend the knee.
Come on.
Oh, that was corny. And now Drake's out here convinced they must have done for Kendrick what they usually did for him. Payola and all that. Drake is not exposing some deep industry secret that we all didn't already know. He's just salty because the favoritism train didn't stop at his station. It didn't stop this time. It just kept on going. He missed it.
Because
he missed it for sure.
Because this is a rap battle, y'all feel like he shouldn't do that? He should just say, oh, nah, I'm going to take the loss. I'm going to lose out on money that most people will never see in their life, and I'm just going to let it be what it is.
Not you bragging about another man's pockets. You trying to flex another man's wealth against us? You over here trying to flex another man's wealth. I never respected people like this.
So either way, all that money, or stake a percentage that he is owed by UMG is now gone, and he's probably going to go independent. So at that point, why don't you protect your rapper brand, your fan brand, instead of your legal brand, and move the fuck on?
Basically, in
Please,
other words,
bro.
shut the fuck up, Drake, and go sit down somewhere. Make people miss you. Do not go through with this lawsuit. It is going to fuck your whole credibility as an artist up. You going through with this lawsuit, it's cementing everything.
Yes, it
and you're
is.
just going to look like another bitter Karen who complains
Damn,
to
bro.
HR.
Again, you say protected. I feel like this is him protecting his brand. You keep
No,
saying rapper.
he's-
This is one of the biggest artists in the world.
You know you sound
Was.
ridiculous, Maul. Look, that's the
Come on
face of
now.
a conflicted man. He doesn't want to say this, but he know he has to. He has to protect Aubrey at all times. He said, I have to do this for the Hot Pockets.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Do you think that Taylor Swift's label will allow another artist to put her home up on DSPs, a picture of her home up with sex offender markers above her home?
No.
Okay, now you comparing a man to a white woman. I mean, I see Drake as that, but not you comparing
on.
him to a white woman. But hey, let me just say this real quick. Taylor Swift didn't sue Kanye West, though. When Kanye infamously dissed Taylor in the track, also had her sleeping with him in a bed. She talked big shit on Twitter, but she never sued him. Taylor got more heart than Drizzy at this point. Mariah Carey didn't sue Eminem. She took the boot.
She just took to the boot.
Respectively so, she gassed Eminem. I mean, that's one of her biggest hits, if you want to be honest.
No, for real.
Even though Mariah Carey's part black, but still, she took to the booth herself.
Yeah,
I
she-
mean, if you want to go,
that one was
the
hard. I
right
can't
way, we
lie.
could keep
She
going.
actually went to the
Hillary
booth.
Duff and Lindsay Lohan didn't even sue each other, and they had the ultimate battle. They hated each other. They was dissing each other everywhere, and they didn't sue each other. Britney Spears, NSYNC, they never sued Eminem. And he used to drag their
He used to
names
go
in the
crazy
mud.
about
They all got more heart than Drizzy. This is just a no-no.
That's
What he's
sad,
doing
actually.
is a no-no. It is lame. Since you
Very
want to bring
lame.
up Taylor mind her own damn business. Beyonce gets dragged all the fucking time. All the time.
And is
When
very
Lil Wayne and
unbothered.
Jay-Z was throwing jabs, Lil Wayne dissed Beyonce. Jim Jones has dissed Beyonce. She didn't sue. Let's just keep it real here. Kendrick Lamar's fiance has every right to sue. Not even Kendrick don't even need to sue. Whitney could sue. You
Whitney
defamed
could
Whitney
sue.
completely. She can sue, and she's not. Drake has defamed Meg.
Come on.
She could sue, and she didn't. Meg can sue Tory Lanez. She didn't. Meg also didn't press charges against Tory Lanez. California did. I mean, we could keep going, bro.
shit.
You looking real.
That's a
Nicki
nice
Minaj
bit of
didn't sue Nicki
information I needed
Minaj.
to know.
And Nicki Minaj dragged her ass. Nicki Minaj didn't sue Megan Thee Stallion when Meg basically straight up called her man a PDF.
Yep.
It's only Drizzy. It's literally only Drizzy Drake.
only
I
Drake,
think
bro.
Maul
Like,
needs to
this
just
is literally
pick up
the
his
first time we've
pocketbook
seen
and take
this
back
shit,
his
bro.
hot pocket and walk
I
away.
can't lie.
No more hot pockets for Drake. No more pocketbook for Drake. Because you looking crazy. Maul will be the downfall of this channel, of this podcast. Rory needs to really consider doing a side gig, his own solo podcast.
Get something started,
Kind of like
at
what
least.
Charlemagne does.
Yep.
Allegedly, they reached out to LiAngelo Ball to come on the Rory and Maul podcast for them to discuss his new hit. You know, that his song going viral called Tweaker. So allegedly, LiAngelo's team emailed them declining their offer and also took shots at Maul in the classiest way.
So we were trying to have LiAngelo Ball on the podcast, and we just now in real time got an email back from someone on our team. A quick note that LiAngelo Ball is passing, but they did say they liked what Rory said about it.
What did I just tell you before we started recording?
I see why he would pass and probably go just to people that are saying great things about the record, but I think
That's the problem.
that's the good content, in my opinion.
But no,
See?
yes,
Exactly.
it's the good content, but like I told you on those 2 episodes we talked about it, you OD shit on that record. Like, I didn't feel like
That
the
record
shit
is
you took
trash.
was necessary.
That shit sound like
damn.
Chat GPT. Hot Boys.
Wait, Damaris, I think I figured it out.
What's up?
You hate LiAngelo because he's on UMG. Now it makes sense.
That's embarrassing and
Damn.
not a good feeling.
Yeah, that's not
would've
good at all,
completely pissed
man.
me off.
Fuck.
I don't know how Rory just sat there and laughed. I would have pulled this dude aside after the camera started rolling. and said,
Yeah,
"You need to
that's
get your
really professional for him to find out that information of them fucking up a business deal, and it's because of him being like a hater. He's like, oh well, you don't get them all. damn, bro. Nah, that could have helped the
Yeah, you
podcast
fucking
out a
up the
little
bag.
bit.
Because I'm pretty sure there's other artists out there that did not come on this show because
Yep.
of how ignorant Maul sounds. I feel
Yep.
like their channel is
I wouldn't
stuck
want to
in
go on there
limbo. It
because
doesn't
of
seem
Maul.
like
I'm
they're
not gonna lie to
growing too
you.
much either. If I were Rory, I would
Rory,
think about doing something on the
but-
side, on my own.
Yeah.
Maybe do a weekly, I don't know, vlog or something on a YouTube.
Get that
because
base up for
Maul's
yourself.
going to be the reason why this channel never brings in bread. He's too busy feeding Drake his Hot Pocket.
With that said, you're still a rapper, and there's still rapper rules. This is just a straight up defamation case when you asked Kendrick to do that, knowing he's on UMG.
And Rory's
Yeah.
absolutely right. How do you claim that this is you, Aubrey, when the whole essence of battle rapping is to defame one another?
Literally.
It is literally obliterating your opponent with
Come on
wordplay.
now.
Battle rapping is a sport. Who can out-rap somebody with words? It kept crime off the streets instead of fighting
Seriously.
with fists or pulling out the thumper. Instead of using
No, for real,
violence,
bro.
I'm going to violate you with wordplay. The
Come
whole
on.
meaning of battle rapping is to defame. So the irony for you to file a lawsuit under defamation is laughable. And Maul, your loyalty for Drake is dripping harder than a leaky faucet. You can take that however you want. I think of Cat, and that's disgusting.
Insane.
That's disgusting, man. Do better. You are leaking harder than Cat. Looking like a
Fuck.
wet Garfield. Drake doesn't want it. Just stop already, gang.
Please.
Just stop. Somebody get this man some dignity. The way this dude rides so hard for Drake, it's embarrassing enough to make Drake cringe at this point. I'm sure Drake
I'm
is just
sure
like,
he's
my
cringed
God,
as fuck.
I don't know what's going on with this guy. Why is he doing this, 40? There's no way in hell.
Why is he
Drake
doing
thinks
this,
that's cool.
40?
But then again, I don't know, because Drake has said some sus stuff in his career.
Wayne is my favorite person to work with, though, because it's just, little Wayne, he's just too good.
You gotta give him
He's
the
just
love.
too good.
Drake.
Some sussery stuff. in his career, so I don't know. Maybe he likes it. I don't know.
It's just too good. Bro, shout out to Lita. You feel me? If y'all like the video, like it, subscribe if you're new. All we do is chill over here. Shout out to Lita. I'm calling it. Bro's getting 100K by the end of the year. For sure. But nah, yeah, I've been stopped tuning in to Rory and Maul because of Maul. Maul just be pissing me off. Maul really be pissing me off, bro. And I like I don't like it, but it makes sense that he's kind of blocking some shits from happening, from going down. So, yeah, had to watch that real quick. If y'all like the video, like and subscribe if you're new. All we do is chill over here. With that being said, yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Keep getting to that bag. Peace.